This is Shiny Tells the Truth, and I got it brighter in here. And I have been wanting people to look at my channel because I haven't been doing videos on my YouTube page, Shiny Tells the Truth, and to look up my email at seanlp6@gmail.com if you want to make a donation, or if you want to put a sponsor or something that I can, stay on YouTube a lot more, longer. I need sponsors and I need a lot of support. And so this video is going to be about the economy in Texas. This video is going to be about the job agency programs down here with my local city that is supposed to help you find work. And they haven't been up to par with some of them. And I want to start off with one of them. It's called DARS. Because I had to make this video over and I accidentally deleted it for whatever reason, and I didn't save it, and I couldn't find it in my file. So I'm doing the video over, and it may be slightly different because I can't remember verse by verse in the other video. But anyway, I want to start off with the agency DARS. That's the worstest one that you can actually go through if you're on disability. They help people with disability and physical handicaps find a job, or mental disabilities. And they work with sales and they work with other agencies to give you job coaches and guidelines on how to find work and jobs. And they're not at the top of my list because it's a prolonged process business that don't want to help people, to me, and it's a long process. And I've heard this from several people about DARS, which is not a good recommendation to me to help find you a job. And for me, like if you say if you got a house or something, you'll be late with your rent and you'll be done lost your house before you get paid or get a job dealing with them. That's how slow and terrible they are. DARS. And the next one is going to be Texas Resources, Alamo Resources. That's another one that works with disability rights, disability, and sales. And they refer you to job coaches. And they take long. And if it's, I just look at it like this. If they can't call you back for an interview or to see someone, that's a bad recommendation to go with. Because basically what they telling you is, I don't have to help you, and I don't want to help you, and you're not aggressive enough for me to help you. And they want you to hunt them down for a phone call back for an appointment. And I've dealt with them, and they are not on my top of my list. And I don't suggest anyone to go with those two agencies to find a job. And if you're like me and you have your own place, you're going to have problems catching up with your rent, waiting on these staffing companies and stuff like that. And I've done almost everything in the world, but I haven't did roofing and countertopping. I haven't did carpentering. I haven't did anything like that in driving trucks. I've done everything else in the job market down here but those things. And I have a lot of experience, but the only experience that I don't have is computer technology, which is very important. If you do have your own computer, more power to you. You're way ahead of the game, and I'm not, because when I was in school back in the 90s, in the early 80s, the late 80s, they didn't have computer technology classes that were on top of the list from first request electives in school for me, which I have to go through somebody that has access to all those things for me to get any type of information or anything done that I might need for my way of looking for a job or my process, else I would have a job that I would want and pays more better for me. And I've been unemployed for about 2 weeks, not that long, and I'm steady trying to find a place that's dedicated to working with me. And now I'm kind of feeling that now you might need a job coach now. And Texas Workforce is the good one and the best one, I think, that I can witness and say that they up on my request for you to check out, because they have a very good program. And DARS used to be Texas Workforce Solutions. They work with the disability part of finding a job. And they are very slow process, like I said, to help someone find a job. You cannot have your own place waiting on them to help you look for work, because they will take their sweet ass time, I'm telling you. And I've heard several people tell me and come my way with this. I don't know. I just not would not refer you to them. You're better off finding a job coach or someone to work with you one-on-one that can explain to you what jobs you like, what kind of experience you like, and help you find a job. And I want to move on because I don't want to make this video too long. And the Goodwill is a good one to mention to work with. They have very good people there that know what they're doing, and they're good at what they do. If you go in there at the right time of the day when they're not that busy and people looking for jobs on the computer, and Dress for Success, I recommend you there too, because they help you one-on-one with looking for a job on the computers, and they help you set up a resume. They dress you appropriately, accommodating for the job. It's free, and it's free service, and they also help with a little bit of other assistance for people that are unemployed, which is my first priority for you to check out, that I recommend you to check out, is Dress for Success. So I've already lined up 3 of them that are good in Texas. It's Texas Workforce, and it's Goodwill, Texas Workforce, and Dress for Success, and Goodwill. And those are the 3 that I think that you would be better off going through to help find a job. And then I have 4 on my bad list, which help people that are on welfare and things, which is DARS. It used to be the old Texas Rehabilitation Committee program. And also, I told you that they are no good. And I've told you about the other one that wasn't no good, which is Alamo Resources. Were not helping me with a phone call back, just a little as a phone call back, folks. That's a shame. What's wrong with these people that get paid a lot of money for what they do? Why can't you help me? Why can't you help me find a job? It hurts me because sometimes you would look at it like maybe you don't want black people to get ahead, or maybe you just picky and choosy about who you want to work with or work for, which that is the bad thing to do when you're working for a job that you get paid for to help people find jobs, and you don't even want to help them, which is a shame. That's a damn shame. You can't pick and choose who you want to help. And basically, it's they want to see how aggressive you are and how far you want to go to play their little lingering game. And that's why I suggest you not to mess with those agencies that I just spoken up to you. And the very last one that I want to talk about before I get off of here is, the other one is, I said Goodwill, I already said Texas Workforce Commission, and I've already said Goodwill. Those are the top in Dress for Success. They're really good at what they do. The other one is River City, but see, River City, you have to have an outside person refer you to them, which are very good ladies to work with too, to help you find a job. And I'm looking for something that pays more, like I said, that gives me more benefit to have a place and a roof over my head to pay my bills. So Trump, too, is also making it very uneconomically for us to find jobs. I don't care what he say. This president has ruined a lot of people from getting jobs. He thinks that the economy is good. Well, he needs to hear from people like me. It's not. And ever since he's been in office for 2 years, it has lacked black employment. And they've had Hispanic employment tops, and they've had white employment right with the black folks employed at jobs, which should be a lot better than it is now, because it has not changed. It's worse. It's actually worse. And with them closing all these businesses down, it's not going to make it any better, folks. So that's what I basically went over with you, is the top places to help find work. Agencies that can help people with all kinds of backgrounds and disabilities, or even if you don't have a disability. I've already went over that, and I've already went over the topic of the ones that are bad for us to check out. So this is Shani Tells the Truth. I hope you like this video. Please be no shy to leave a comment on my page, Shani Tells the Truth. You can look it up on YouTube. All you really have to do is press SHONWNIE or I, and it'll come right up. My YouTube page and everything is all set up in one. Everything that I talk about on my page is on there, and you can also check out my email or give me a comment from the email at SeanLP6@gmail.com. You can send your donation to as well. So this video is too long. I'm finna stop it right now. You guys have a good night, and thank you for listening to me. Shani Tells the Truth.